Well, hello there, everyone. Hopefully, doing outstanding today on this Super Sunday. It's February the 19th in the year 2023. I'm Maske Finance here, coming to you for the moment from South Florida. And as always, I am not a CPA, not an attorney, not a financial advisor. I'm a blue collar guy who made it to multimillionaire status. And my goal with this channel is to help you out to get to the same place I am financially, but also I will share stories along the way of my various experiences. I'm going to talk to you about where I'm moving to. I talk to you about what I'm going through at the moment, what plans are for the future, memories from the past, etc. You never know what you'll learn from any video of mine. You might get the greatest little nugget of information that will help you on your path to financial freedom. Or you might hear a story that will motivate you in some way to give you an idea of something you can do in your life to better yourself out. Okay? So for this Sunday here, I want to catch up on a few things. Catch you up on a few things. That reminds me, catch up. I got a meatloaf in the oven right now. Grass-fed ground beef. All meat I buy is grass-fed. It's healthier. There are benefits to it. There's health benefits to it. You always want to buy, in quotes, organic meats. Grass-fed beef, cattle that range the pasture, not in a barn factory. Chickens that go outside, not in cages, not in a chicken factory, etc., etc., etc. Eat healthy. You got 39 trillion little buggers inside you you're feeding, besides just yourself. You're more of them than you are of you, okay? All right, so what is going on in Maske's life, and how can Maske help you to become financially independent? All right, you never know what I'll say in this video. All right, so let's see. It's Sunday. A couple things going on. My pool deck should be painted this week. All right, remember a few weeks ago, I had a new pool surface go in there. Really nice, really nice. Yeah, glass waterline tile. It looks really good. I got to make a video out there. I'll probably do it after the deck is done. So it'll be a week or so away before I do this. Okay, but it's a 5-day process for the deck. They have to prep it one day, paint it the next day, and then 3 days to cure, to dry, etc. So we can't be on the pool deck for a period of 5 days. I'm going to miss that little baby. That's my pool. I'm going to try to swim in it later today. It's warming up out there. All right. Let's see what else. My fence guy says he may be coming this week. He's going to confirm tomorrow what day. My fence may be getting repaired. Remember, it's damaged from Hurricane Ian back in September, late September. So hopefully that'll get done. Once that's done, my grass cutting guy should be here Monday or Tuesday. That's probably before the fence will be done, but the grass guy should be here Monday or Tuesday. And I'll try to confirm with him to line it up. When the fence is done, then he can come in behind him, put down some seashells in one spot, put down gravel in other spots, put down more seashell in a different spot over there, freshen things up, clean it up. Because my goal is, when I sell this house, that whoever buys it from me is getting a better cared for house with newer stuff and better stuff than when I bought it. I've done that with every single house that I've owned, okay? All right, so what else then? I think I told you in some other video, while I was in the country of Panama, I did get a Panamanian driver's license. I did get the it's temporary. I did get a temporary pensionado visa. They're both good for 6 months. They both expire on the same day. And I was able to open up a bank account. All right, within the next 6 months, I should get the permanent pensionado visa and the permanent driver's license, okay? Yep, if you look behind me, you can't see, there's 2 shelves up there, bookshelves up there. You see there's less books in that one right there, and less books over there, but up top, the second row up there, there's also less books, okay? The packing up process is begun. That stuff, probably this week, I'm going to line up a storage unit somewhere, and we may start placing some things into storage, okay? Along those lines, when this house does go in the market, which could be 2 weeks from now, I'm not sure, March 1st-ish. I'm not sure exactly what day it'll be. It depends when all the work is done, okay? So when this house does go in the market and we get an offer that we accept, be that in 1 day, 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months, no one, you never know. The market's slowing down, but I am in South Florida. People are still moving here, so you just don't know. But Whenever we do get that offer that we will accept, then we got to start thinking about selling both of our vehicles. Okay, maybe you're interested in one or the other. Maybe, maybe not. I am in South Florida. There are cars. Cars can be driven to wherever you're located at. Okay, two vehicles we have. First one is a 2009 Toyota Camry. It shows on the odometer about 118,000 miles. It is a newer engine in it than what it shows in that odometer. I'll explain that if anyone's interested in it, why. But the engine probably has roughly 55 to 60,000 miles on it, I think. So it's even newer than that odometer shows. I just put new tires on it just in the last 2 months, and I've only driven probably a couple hundred miles in the last 2 months, if that. All right, and it's a Toyota. It should go. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It's a, I forget what the model is, but it's sporty looking. Okay, it is for that year, for that size of car. It is somewhat sporty looking. It's silverish, grayish in color. Okay. All right. The other car we got is a 2022 Honda Accord. It's the ELX model. I think it's the second line down. It has 18,000 miles on it. Okay. So it's 2020. It has all these safety features, the lane assist, the driving assist, take your hands off the steering wheel, it'll drive for a little bit. The braking assist, if someone pulls in front of you and you got to hit your brakes, the car might react faster than you can react. It's a pretty nice car. We tinted the windows. It is black. Windows are tinted. Mud flaps on it. Satellite radio currently. Android, Apple Play radio. This house, if you want it, it'll probably list at just under $1 million. It's just under 2,300 square feet. Has a really nice swimming pool with a brand new surface. Going to have a new painted deck. Really nice dock down there with the tiki hut. You've seen videos down there. Privacy fence on both sides, and it will be rebuilt. It's not damaged badly. It was new last summer. Now it's going to have some new parts to it. Okay, so that'll be done. Some fresh landscaping. The house, I've done some work in this house to make it a better house. Okay, so that's done. Why am I telling you all this? Because I'm preparing to move potentially outside the United States to the country of Panama in order to cut expenses here, to save money so I can invest more than I currently do, just to raise my standard of living just a bit. Okay, so when you cry to me, you can't sell your house, you can't sell your car, you raise your kids in that house, or you got young kids and you got to stay in that house. Baloney. It has sentimental value. Baloney. Your parents gave you the land and you built your dream house on it and you're still youngish. Baloney. If you want to be an investor, you got to suck it up, buttercup. And you got to make some hard decisions, okay? I'll refer to my mastermind group. There are people in my mastermind group. I left that group, okay? But there are people in that group. They're not investors. They are not investors. I'll say it on this channel. They're not investors. Sure, they might have 1 or 2 rentals, but they're not changing their lifestyle. They're not learning how to be frugal. They're just not doing it. Now, there are others on that group. Helicopter Pilot Caleb, Millennial Mike. They have made those drastic changes. Millennial Mike's house hacking. Helicopter Pilot Caleb is more frugal than almost anybody I know. I won't name everybody else in the group. There's others in the group that are doing well, but there are people in that group. They're maybe I'm being too hard on them, but from my perspective, they're wannabes, but they're not there yet as investors. They're not willing to make the hard decisions. Not all of them, some of them, okay? Some of them. All right, so where do you lie in this, okay? If you are telling yourself you want to be financially independent, if that's a goal of yours, if you don't want to work forever, then by golly, that's a goal of yours to become financially independent. Then you got to look at making the tough decisions. Is your home costing you a lot of money? Can you sell it? You don't have to move outside the country. You can stay in the same town you're in, same area. Can you sell it and buy a duplex or a triplex or a quadplex? Could you move back in with your parents? Could you get a cheaper, smaller starter home that's just cheaper so you have a smaller mortgage? What about the vehicle you drive? Do you have a payment on a monthly payment? Is it almost paid off? Can you pay it off so you don't have to, it's not hanging over you? Can you sell the car and buy a 2009 Toyota Camry? You know, something that's reliable, that'll get you from point A to point B in a safe manner with music and comfort and safety. You know, Millennial Mike, I think, drives a 92 Geo Metro. Okay, just to throw something out. And he's a big guy, he's tall. Okay, so it's up to you. It's up to you. Hard decisions, right? I know they're hard decisions. I know maybe I'm being too hard on everyone. Sometimes I act on this channel, and I do other things. Say things sometimes that I'm harsher than maybe I am in real life. Okay, because I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing. Some of you need a wake-up call. Some of you are already woken up. you're living the lifestyle of being an investor. I just don't know. It's unknown to me exactly who you are. Okay, my goal is to help you out. My goal sometimes is to snap you back into reality, help you to realize what you read in the mass media, what you hear about from the financial advisors. Save 10% of your paycheck, put it in the 401k, do this, do that. It's not working. It is not working. All right, you got to do something different. What is that? You need to buy rental real estate. All right, I can't tell you exactly where to buy it at. Some of you, a lot of you have emailed me. I'm behind on my telephone calls. There are probably half a dozen of you that want me to call you. I will call you at some point, okay? I am busy. I apologize for that. But at the same time, remember how I did it. Remember I went 0 to 25 in 4 years? When I bought my first one, I was not watching any YouTube video on real estate. I had not read any real estate books. I had a real estate agent who owned rental property, who helped me to find a rental property, but she wasn't like, I call her my mentor, but she wasn't my mentor. She didn't tell me that much stuff. She threw out rent prices, suggested rent, like that was, to me, very low, you know, because that's how she did it. She was old school and she just kept rents really low. All right. Somebody wanted to become financially independent. I need market value rents or just under market value. Okay. I never jack my rents up. All right. So I'm not saying just to jump into it and just do it like I did. I'm different than others. I'm contrarian. I march to the beat of a different drummer. Okay. But sometimes for some of you, that might be the best way to do it. Okay. Also, while I'm thinking about it, there was someone who commented on one of my older videos, asking just the other day, asking me, could I make a new video on mineral rights investing and oil drilling? Yes, I will, as I replied to your comment. It'll probably be later this week or next week. Okay. This week, I think I have 2 different webinars, I believe, from the oil drilling investment. And then later in the week, or possibly early next week, I will get my monthly returns from both of those investments. I can evaluate the webinar information, evaluate my returns to be more current on my knowledge, let's say, and then I will make a video probably in the next week to 2 weeks on both mineral rights investing and oil drilling investing, which can be potentially quite lucrative, very hands-off. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, I got a meatloaf in the oven. It's not done yet. I got more things to do. So have a great day. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to make videos on. What topics do you want me to talk about? I will do my best to get to them, but time's a ticking right here. I'm busier, so in the next few weeks, we don't know how it's all going to play out. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, stay safe in all you do. Have a great day. Mazke's signing out.